All right, I should be live. Let's see if I set everything up correctly. I might have spent a little too much time on Minecraft. 107. Okay, cool. Let's hide everything under there. Okay, yeah. So this is day 107 of studying compilers every day until I land a compiler role. Good to see the early commotion, y'all. Appreciate it. Yeah, okay. So after 2 days of Thanksgiving break, I am back and ready to, I guess, finish up my tree tiling stuff. Yeah, so last stream, I think we just finished the basic tiling set, which is really huge actually, because, let me just actually open it up for reference. If I can find it. What branch am I on? Oh, I need to pull. That's what I need to do. Oh, what's good, Narish? Good to see you. I made one small change over break. Yeah, so I just added my funding stuff, or like my GitHub sponsors page here. So it shows up in the GitHub repo, because, yeah. A little sponsor button, yippee. Yeah, that's all pretty boring, but it's like one small commit. I figured I may as well get it done on a day where I'm not really writing code, so I can, like, I guess, just have that there. Yeah, all the tests pass, and if we run the output, so debug bin panic, let's give it like the call chain test. That one's always pretty funny. Yeah, so it actually prints everything properly, and then if we run this without opt, right, so if we run it with O0, yeah, it vomits out a bunch of moves and a bunch of ops now, which is very good. It's quite nice. There is one major op that we're still missing though, which is division, because the way it's handled in x86 is a little bit funky. So we need to handle that differently from the rest of the binary ops. It's also worth noting that the shift operations also, I think, use like the RCX or ECX register, as opposed to just like any register. So I'll need to account for that later. I have ideas on how to do that, but that's outside the scope of, I guess, this part of the code. We're on textures in OpenGL now. Just finished my texture class. Ooh, fun stuff. Yeah, maybe there is another world where I understand what textures are properly, but it is not this world, I fear. So yeah, division is one of the things we need to do. At some point, I want to generate more advanced tiles. I think that I can do that slowly across time, but that's not really a high priority. I mostly want to fix division, and then actually, let's see which tests generate unknowns. Yeah, let's try the find and replace thing. Okay, well, I can't find it anymore. So let's do this. Xargs. Let's run it. Debug. Then panic. Test. Dash O0? I think that runs it on everything. This is the op test that I see here. No, interesting. How do compilers handle precision and floating point / double values? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like, those are, I guess, like, the types are predefined at least. Yeah, like the float / double type, like there's a specific specification for, I guess, how many bits are allocated to each part of the floating bit representation. I don't remember the exact numbers. Like, if you held a gun to my head and asked me to, like, figure out what it was, I probably would just give up, honestly. But yeah, I guess the compiler doesn't really handle it. It just gives whatever register handles it. Or I guess like it just sticks it in whatever register handles floating point stuff and calls it a day for the most part. Okay, how is this? How do I pipe this into here properly? One on all, find units. -0? Okay, that's not a thing. Do I need to just like rep that? Does this work? Our compilers class platform, most are. A decent amount are, at least. But if, I guess you'd have to like handle them. You'd have to like handle that specifically. So like depending on the different architecture, you would have different specifications that the backend would follow. So like if you look in, like just like a small example of this is in my existing backend slush. So like in data size, for instance, I have like, these I have like all hard coded, but in an ideal world, if I were to support more backends, I would have like different types convert to different types, for instance. Or even in like the front end, for instance, I guess. But yeah, you would have like different registers available. You'd have different instructions available. So you just build a different backend pretty much. But like you could keep the middle end mostly the same. And I'm fairly sure you could keep the front end mostly the same as well. There might be like a couple small things that you need to check for, but like, that's not really any different from the way you would handle the rest of it. Okay, let's turn on Dark Reader. Okay. Xargs. Find and run on all lines. Piped lines? Oh, this is what I'm looking for. -N1, I see. That's what I'm missing. The hell? Oh. Something like this? Or like, how do I use find again? Is it type F? Type file? Type find type file. Dash type F. Oh, dash name. What? Okay, let's... Okay, this is going great. There we go. Okay. Learning transformations next. Ooh. Yeah, it is just from what I understood, from the little bit that I got, it is just a lot of vector math. So that should be all good fun, at least. Okay, we printed everything here now. So now we can grep unknown. Okay, there's two unknowns. Maybe I should just like pipe this to temp, some sort of temp file. All right, where is? Okay, so this one's in divide and this one's in divide. Okay, we could have expected this to be completely fair. Okay, so that's one of the two things I want to fix today. This has all been like build up, I guess. The other thing is the way we handle registers here. or I guess like things that we've hard-coded registers for is a little bit ugly, and I'd like to avoid that as much as possible. There's two ways we could do this. We could either just like create a construct for like actual virtual registers. Or what we could do is we could, or I guess physical registers rather, or we could like make another proxy instruction, I guess, that handles that. And then we can generate all of the, we could probably even simplify the prologue and epilogue stuff as well in that way. That might be something I think about later. Vector math on paper is tedious, but I'm pretty sure you use math libraries. Yeah, math libraries make it way more bearable. You kind of just like, even if you're like writing it completely from scratch, you just like write it once and then you just hide it, like you just hide it behind a library somewhere and you just keep reusing it and call it a day pretty much. Okay, let's go to tree tiling real quick. Okay. So then, where did this live? This lived here, right? Yeah, it lives here. So we want to get rid of this unknown somehow. How do we do this? There's two fixed registers here, I think, right? Oh, this gets messy. Okay. Yeah, we might want to just generate the registers once then. That might be the play. So I think that's a prerequisite to doing anything with this. And we can also fix the other issue that we were running into with that at the same time. Yeah, that will be the plan for now. What's good, Blueberries? Good to see. Skittles, Blueberries. Skittles, I'll call you. I'm doing alright. Had an enjoyable 2 days off. Hopefully you're doing alright as well. This is not what I was looking for. Tree gen, maybe? Yeah, okay. So I'd like to avoid this awkward situation with RSP. So let's do something about that. During last evening of break? Yeah, that's fair, yeah. I've got a little bit of homework I need to catch up on as well. I also might have played a little bit too much Minecraft today, so I was supposed to do a lot of it today, and then I ended up not doing that. iDiv takes the dividend in RDX. Oh, the dividend as well. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess bottom line, I do need to handle that differently, so that'll be loads of fun. I might have to just macro expand that in some way, or just like make more complex tiles to handle more cases of it. What's good, Cliffside Breeze? Good to see you. Okay. I'd like to have a construct for physical register in my node class, I think. Yeah, let's make that real quick. I don't think it's gross to put a physical register here, because that is the exception case. Survival creative hardcore? I've been playing in a survival world with a couple friends. Surely this shape causes no problems. Actually, yeah, let's get rid of that. Oh, actually, I kind of don't like this though. I might just what do we do with this? I guess we're always doing things with with the register anyway, so I don't think we're gonna run into any issues with merging. We could do it like this, which is like the fun way, and probably the more correct way. Or we could just look at the string and be like, if it starts with a %, it's a physical register. But I also don't really like that, so I would like to avoid that. What do we do here? Alternatively, we could make the register node hold a register from like the future, I guess. I guess we could also make immediates do the same thing. I guess we could make addresses do the same thing as well. That could be smart. I guess that's all like more fluff anyway. I guess there's not really a reason to do that for immediates, but registers could be interesting with that at least. I might refactor it to do that actually. I'm gonna do that, I think. Alright, because we already deal with like name shenanigans. Actually, yeah, this would make the comparison a lot faster because it's just a pointer comparison. Who cares about print speed? I think the comparison is the larger priority here. We can still construct it with a name. That could be interesting, but I think we could just like put a layer around this. Yeah, let's replace name with register. LIR register. This is reg, I think. I guess we could just do that. We're still gonna need get name for like print reasons. Get source is fine. I think I want like get putter as well, or like get reg. Yeah, this will help a little bit. Right? And then we have a reg2 string, right? I think. This is an operand. Yeah, these have 2 strings, so we can just steal the 2 string from there. I think register num also has, yeah, that also has a 2 string, so we can just do that. I think I could just keep this for now, and then we can fix these real quick. That should be way cheaper. And we want 2 string, I think. Yeah, and that'll just give us the reg string. Or actually get reg num. Or okay, actually this will be a little bit annoying. There's an extra space there. So we want reg. Get reg num. So we want virtual. Let me handle that differently. Or could we just dynamic cast it actually? Or I guess we could static cast this. So virtual. Virtual reg star. Let's take reg. Oh yeah, this is stupid. Virtual reg. That's fine. There we go. Now we can get name there. Otherwise, we can return reg num, or to string the reg num. Yeah, that's the correct one. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Okay. All right. Let's. Actually, no. This is ideal actually, because then we can construct it with register or lir register. And then we can replace name with reg. Yeah, okay. And also, that feels a little bit less awful as well, to be honest. I should probably get a getter for this as well then, if I'm gonna be like reusing this register thing. Also this means I need to update some things, I think. SFML project, ooh. I'm not familiar with that acronym. Instead of toString here, or we can make a register, I think, here. So get register, and then we can let's delete the comma. Let's paste that there. What's wrong here? Arrow. We can give it reg and then no footer. Okay, and now we can do interesting stuff for this now as well, I think. Let's fix all of these real quick, actually. Yes. So we want get register. Oh, and we can actually just steal this. Or no, wait. So let's that we can steal. And we can take reg. Yeah, that actually looks prettier as well. So let's get register. Let's paste that. Okay. And this one, okay, this one we have to do a little bit more interestingly. Get register. Get RSP. Yeah. Now we can pass in reg. And huzzah. C++ graphics library, simple, fast multimedia library. I see. That makes a lot of sense to me. Oh wait, we can skip the string compare here actually. What was that sentence I just said? What the helly? Alright, let's... I don't think anything there needs to change. Nothing else there needs to change. Tree gen, I think, is fixed. Is there any special functionality implemented in your C compiler compared to others? I might play around with like different optimizations, but for the most part it's going to be re-implementing a lot of existing functionality. I'm mostly treating this as a chance to just like learn about what already exists, so that's going to be my goal for it at least. Oh, I need the get reg. So we want our register. register star. Yeah, we can do that. This goes after get name, I guess. That's an interesting choice on my end. Yeah, okay. What's wrong here? Let's rebuild it. Try build 2048 and then build a Q learning agent from scratch. Ooh, that seems quite fun actually, yeah. You could probably throw some deep RL at it as well. I feel like that'd be funny at least. Okay, we have a lot of get names around here now. Okay, these are fine. These get names are fine. Tree merging, I think I would like to avoid that in some way. Yeah. So I guess let's change uses. So let's change this to register star so we can deduplicate in that way at least. That's way less ugly than a string. So get reg. Okay. That should suck a little bit less, hopefully. It will run fractions of a second faster. Alright, let's try rebuilding this. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. That would really suck if it did. Okay, this actually solved the problem, it looks like. Yeah, RSP is not ugly anymore, thank God. Okay. Let's make tests real quick. Okay, it looks good still. Oh, I'm on main. Let's make a branch. Let's make this. That tree. I guess like tree tiling cleanup. Add. Let's add reg putter to reg node. Just ISL to accept it. Is this the correct? No. It's this one. Okay. Cool. Alright, so that's one half of that stuff. So that fixes like some of the prints. The other thing I want to fix is divide. So yeah, I've already mentioned before this is annoying. So surely it's fine. Doing it from scratch is a bit above my pay grade, but I'm determined to learn it. It's not really actually. I think like it's all just like it all looks really scary, but realistically it's just like it's just a bunch of math. It's very intelligible math, I think. Like if you can understand linear algebra pretty reasonably, or even just like not even like to a full extent, just like matrix multiplication, I think you're in a pretty solid spot for it. I'm trying to think like what you would need to implement. I guess just like the Q-learning algorithm, and then like the environment sort of whole shebang, I guess. And then like you'd probably implement like a basic matrix multiplication library just to like make it less awful, but I think that's like not bad, honestly. And I say it's not bad because we did a lot of like, I guess like our first deep learning homework was like implementing a feed-forward neural network completely by hand without using NumPy and without using PyTorch, I think. I think we got NumPy, actually. I don't remember. Well, I guess we got NumPy, but that didn't really help a lot because we had to hand compute gradients. So, but it really wasn't as bad as like everyone like was scared, like fear-mongering about it, but it honestly wasn't as bad as I expected it to be. It was pretty fine, I thought. Like the math is all like, yeah, it exists on paper, you just like re-implement it and it's like, okay, cool. Not to say it was fun, but it was definitely like very doable. What else do I wanna do here? Where is it? It's here. That's where it is. Okay. What the hell do I do here? I guess we... I could also just make a separate divide tile, alternatively. I don't know. Let me just look up x86, 64 idiv. I hope this is reputable enough. Okay, so we're gonna need to do some funky moves, I think. So let's pull up a notepad. So we have like reg1 and reg2. So we want to move reg1 into oh no. I guess we could just put this into EAX? And then we want to... Oh. So we can do that. We want to somehow zero... Probably like an XOR. We want to clear EDX, I think. Or maybe, yeah, we should clear it. I hope I don't run into issues pertaining to, I hope I don't run into issues that deal with, whatchamacallit, regalloc later. So we want to zero EDX, then we want to idiv, this is L, or D, L? And then we want to do 2 here, I guess. I guess we have reg3 equals that. And we're gonna move. So which one is the remainder? Oh, I see. Okay. So EAX is the quotient. So we want to move EAX to, let's put percents on these. To reg3, I guess. Yeah, we can do that, I think. Okay, that seems like the reasonable path. I need to go to the bathroom real quick, and I need to get water, because my water bottle is empty. So, yeah, I'll be right back. Don't burn down the house. I know it's just been Thanksgiving, but don't deep fry your turkey while I'm away, unsupervised. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Got assigning send the dividend to RX. I see, yeah. That is very smart actually. Yeah, I forgot about that one. All kinds of companies would hire compiler engineers. Big trading firms want people to optimize C++ stuff, so they need compiler stuff, and then a couple hardware companies, they need people to write their compiler backends, and then the big tech companies that fund research, at least, whatever programming languages they're messing around with, a lot of them have compilers as well. So yeah, those are like the big three areas at least. Mostly corporations, yeah. I guess there are a couple startups now that I think about it actually, but they're in like hardware startup land, not really the pile that like everyone thinks about when they hear like B2B SaaS Y Combinator. Okay, how do I do this? How do I even go about this? Oh, that's really annoying actually. Huh. Okay, how do we do this? Oh, do we need to worry about dividing by 0 actually? Actually, we probably don't. Surely that's handled further up somewhere. Yeah, surely. Surely that's handled already. Generates an exception, I see. Okay. And I imagine I don't need to handle that, or... Oh, what the fuck? Convert quad to oct. Holy okay. Okay. Wow, okay. That's crazy work. Also, wait, what is happening here? Okay, let's look this up. Oh, I need to sign extend it while moving here as well. That's what I'm missing. So this is... So we need to like maybe sign extend. Or most likely. So I don't have to worry about that in the future. And these two are like fine. And then oh so then CQTO. Holy. These are the same page. Whoops. Maybe I just make a generic convert. Quad word to octo word. Octo word is really funny to me. I don't know why. Okay. Let's add these real quick. Yeah, let's throw these here into LIR. I'm just gonna put this on my second monitor because I don't think y'all particularly need to see the cheat sheet up. And it's also a bit of an eyesore, so yeah. Let's start here. Yeah, this is gonna be a very, very trivial instruction, I fear. This goes above those, so it probably goes. I'd probably put this here. I guess converts. I don't know what to call it. I guess extend. Or we'll just call it convert. Call it a day. Okay. This constructor is very stupid, actually. So I guess we can just pretend the constructor doesn't exist. Is this all we need? Just public. Let's throw this here. Okay. Oh, this is, well, this is trivial. Huzzah, okay. Alright, that was a very fast implementation. We're gonna have errors elsewhere from the visitor, I believe. Let's find out where. Ah, here it is, okay. Oh, those are the only visitors we have here. That's funny. Wait, what? Alright, something seems off. Public instructions. So then why doesn't the lower ones have that? Oh, I see. That's why. Okay. When Rajalik put the device in RDX. Ah, that's. Yeah, that one's a little bit cruel. That one's quite cruel. Wow, that like super doesn't work actually. Wow, that's quite fucked. Yeah, we will have some fun generating the interference graph. Or maybe I'll use a different Regilock algorithm. I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. Oh, that was a pointless paste. Okay, so we can do that. We're gonna make this the most boring. Oh wait, no, we do need to put things into this actually. Now that I think about it, because we need the convert types. Types? Sizes, I guess. Yeah, okay. So we want instruction, convert, data size from data size to. Okay. We're gonna write another very trivial constructor. From is from, and then to is to. Okay. So that one's good, that one's fine. We don't make it anywhere yet. We want. Oh yeah, also, I'm still using concatenations here because apparently they're not faster than using a string stream, and or at least it's not enough of a difference for me to really care, to be honest. Like, I'm gonna need to make the temporary string anyway, so it's like eh. And like format was annoying in some instances, so I just gave up. So let's see. We want. Oh, we need getters. Oh, drats. Okay. From. Let's go 360 sauce. Good to see you. Hopefully your Thanksgiving is going as well as mine is. Oh, I need to two-string this. Okay, nice. Wait, no matching function call? Oh, to char. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna... Okay, we're just gonna make a mess out of this. Oh, okay, I didn't format. Where the hell did I go? There it is. We'll deal with this. I don't... Whatever. I could definitely use the format here, but whatever. I've about given up on this at this point. Okay, so let's generate the convert. At least, in some capacity. Yeah, I understand why division is so expensive now. Even just barring the operation itself. There's just so much random... I guess, not random. It all makes sense why we need it, but like... There's so much slush around it, at least. Okay, so we have our pile here. So we wanna... What is our sign extend thing here in data size? How do I sign extend again? What letter is it? It's not Z, it's S. It's S. Okay, it's S. It's S. It's S. I found it. So this is... So we want this. So move S from L to Q. Reg 1 to... I guess this isn't... Yeah, this is RX, right? Wait. Man, this sucks. This really sucks. Okay. Wait. Let's just do that. Let's just extend it. Let's extend it out anyway. That'll save us a lot of headache, I feel like. So we're gonna do that. So we want to convert. So this fills up the other register. And we want to do the division. I div L? Yeah, okay. Right? Or how does idiv work? This isn't a thing. That's fake news. Yeah, this looks correct. FQ, yeah. I guess that doesn't hurt, surely. Yeah, and then we can just take this, right? And but over This is S. So reading 32-bit is the thing that's like bonking me over the head right now, at least. Hopefully it's a Q or two. Yeah, I guess the division would be a. But then, because we only care about the 32-bit part of it, right? At least for this division. Like it's safe to just pull the bottom 32, right? idiv the upper 32-bit should be the sign. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, that's really annoying. I think I could probably get away with an idiv L. Right, because yeah, this is L. Why am I doing S? Yeah, because even if I'm only using CQTO to like assign extend into the other register, but I think it's fine to just okay, I'm just gonna do different logic for different size. We'll just okay. Yeah, we'll just okay. Sure. We can just do this. We can take this as we go, I guess. Okay. Regardless, we're gonna need to check. I need to do a little bit of checking. Okay. Let's get rid of that real quick. So what is this, I guess? This is does this duplicate? This doesn't dupe. Or actually, we should. Oh, we hard code it. I see. Okay. Let's just assume the hard code for now, I guess. 'Cause I don't think I will be adding types anytime soon. So I should definitely just extend it. So let's just no sign, extend, and update. Yeah, we'll just do that as a reminder for myself, because that will bite me eventually. That's actually, we can just copy this. This should be sign extend size to error. So we can do that. We want to move from left to RAX. Okay, we can do that. Let's replace this with RAX. So sign extend that. Actually, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. But also, I could it just occurred to me, I could rename the thing in here. Oh, I already did. Never mind. This is of no concern. No concern. I can get rid of that now. What the hell is this again? This is. Just amend that real quick. Let's also commit some more stuff. Oh, huge. Okay. This we add convert instruction thinks division. Yeah, it's honestly my fault for thinking division would not be annoying to add later. I thought it would be fine, and I didn't understand why it was so annoying. Because like multiplication's like annoying for the same reason, right? I was wrong. I was so incredibly wrong. Division is a pain. I can't believe I'm doing division right now. What's good? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I apologize. CLTD? I don't think that. Wait, why wouldn't I need to move then? Because I think I'd still have to sign extend upwards, right? Move to EX, but not with sign extend. Oh, does that extend that way? See, oh, wait. That's not. This. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. This. Wait. Wait a second. This might break my stuff. This might break my stuff a little bit. CLTD x86. Okay, that's a good comm. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna CLTD then. That's very helpful. That is incredibly helpful, actually. So let's avoid this mess altogether. Where the hell am I? I'm in the wrong file. That's where I am. I guess I could just like add a if check in the print and then call it a day, I think. CDQ. Wait, but then... my mind is blown. I guess that makes a lot of sense. And then... Ah, fuck my Chungus life. Okay, all good, all good. We'll make this work. So we can kind of just steal this then, honestly. But we need to give it RAX instead. So we need to move that into RAX. EX. Yeah. I guess it makes sense that the cheat sheet isn't comprehensive, but it's still a little bit painful, I guess. Okay. I don't know. I imagine a lot of people are not doing what I'm doing here. I imagine everyone just uses the 64-bit registers and just calls it a day. But yeah. Okay. So we can just move this. And then, how am I even going to represent this? Oh, fuck. I guess I can make like a double size type and use that here, I guess. Just like a generic double. Yeah, double word is a poor name for this. Actually, this is very troll. I guess if I'm converting a type from a type to itself in this representation, that would work. Ah, whatever, fuck it. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Much better. Interesting, okay. There's the whole pile. Oh, and there's double extend and there's quad extend. Oh no. So these are easy. Then we double word for this one. And then yes, cause O is yes, cause we want octal, I guess. Octo word. So stupid. Okay, all good. Okay, so we're just gonna have to represent it differently, I guess. We could also change this, I guess. Actually, let's we can keep that. We can from an if. Actually, we're just gonna massacre the hell out of this, I think. Surely this does not lead to any problems with ambiguous else blocks, right? Okay, that parses correctly. That's good. So if from equals 2 and 2 equals quad word, we have to make this. This is now O, not 0, O. Whereas this is D. Otherwise, be a normal human being, I guess. I should probably name this extend, but oh well. Okay, that does what we want it to now, surely. Not Intel. AT&T. Sucks. Okay. Looks like this is roughly the same at a glance, and then actually, we can just get rid of that for now. I think that to do doesn't. We don't need to worry about it. So we want to move to EX. We want to do CLTD. I guess we can do L. 2, and then we're going to move L to EX. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Harold, for being here and being significantly more knowledgeable about assembly than I am. I feel like I would not have a fun time debugging this if I were doing this alone. I can't lie. Let's make extend. Convert. We have that. Next we need the actual IDIV, which, oh no. Sirens? What day and time is it? It's not 10 a.m. Interesting. Okay. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Surely there's nothing to worry about. Actually, let me just... Illinois news. Oh, it's very snowy, apparently. That's not good. Okay, anyway. Okay, so we have to extend. We're gonna throw the IDIV in later. Oh, Jesus. Then, yeah, we'll do that in a second, and then let's do the final move real quick. That'll be the... That shouldn't be hard. We can reuse EAX here. Move to in, I guess. Do that. This would be EAX to right, I think. Or, no, dest. Not right. This should be. Alright. Okay, we're quite close to this. Let's build this real quick, make sure this does what we want it to so far. We want to run it on op. Because op is op. Okay, let's... Where's my... Okay, so that's not going to be helpful anymore. This will still be helpful. Okay. Let's go to the divide stuff. Our beloved CLTD. Okay, we see EX and yeah, okay. That looks reasonable. So now we just need the actual IDiv, which is annoying because now we have to add that real quick. So let's throw this here. Is it unfair to call it a unary op? Because it's technically not a unary op, but like, I guess it's a one operand. That doesn't sit right with me. That doesn't really separate concerns well. I think I will just call it yeah, we'll just call it special. It's a little bit special. Yeah. Yuck. Poo. Tomato, tomato. Okay, let's call it special, because it wants to be special, I guess. Chungus, okay. Okay, let's just throw IDiv in here. And we just pray we never construct this, I think. And then we can reuse binary op for this, because in the event we need to deal with this in the future, I don't want to have to deal with two different multiplies existing. That sounds even worse than whatever the hell we're doing right now. So yeah, let's do it that way. I guess we should. Yeah, we'll just leave it like this for now, and then we can steal this, to be honest, and move this out here. Yeah. And we can from MIR this as well, I think. This goes in here, right? No, this goes in instruction because I'm a deranged person. So I'm actually gonna throw this here, and then that means we don't need this unreachable anymore, or we don't need this unreachable here anymore. And this is sdiv. I might have to make a signed multiply type. Do I need to? I don't. I'll worry about that once I get there. Once I have unsigned numbers to worry about. Man, I hate type systems. Okay. That's fine. I div that. Okay, cool. So we fixed all of our mistakes here. Is that all I added? Yeah, okay. Sign inside and multiply if you implement the weird version. We're at. Oh. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait to do that in the future. Yeah, that will come eventually. I think I will plan around doing that eventually. Yeah, the normal multiply does have just like a normal sized one, so that's what I'm doing for now. But scary. Okay, let's make special instruction real quick. So we can steal that. Special op. So this still makes sense. This still takes a... Wait, what the wait. Yeah, okay. So this still takes a source, I guess. Guess operand? I don't know. Or division parts. Dividend the divisor. That's, yeah. Divisor. Or, no, this... source. Because this needs to generalize. Fuck. Okay. So op size source. Huzzah. So we can do that. Let's implement this stuff real quick. Let's just copy all that so we don't have to look at this twice. I should just move the op stuff out into a different file. This is so dumb. This does not belong in here. Okay, we got the easy one done. Or I guess the copy pastable one done. So op is op. Shift by variable. I guess yeah. I think my plan for that is I'll just make that, I'll keep that as a binary op, and then I'll just like add I'll do stuff with the interference graph in regalloc, and I'll just call that a day. Yeah, that, The reason why this is distinct is because there's more slush to be made out of it, at least. Yeah, there's more code to be generated, at least. I don't know, I'll have to think of a better way to reduce copies, at least. let's make a macro here. This is the wrong place. Huzzah. Okay, that was a funny macro. That was fun. Had to lock in for a second. Okay, I think that's all of these. Let's zoom out one level. Oh, I'm gonna need to add toString stuff for that. Div ASM. Let's make unique. Special op. So this takes op, or bin op. This takes size. And this takes dest, I guess? That's really, no, not dest. It takes right. Yeah, that's very cursed. Oh, what's good, Ishak? Good to see you. Okay, so that's that implemented. Let's update the LIR stuff for this real quick. That's good. That's not good, actually. We need to special. Here we need special again. Yeah, this is a little boring, but it's just good old boilerplate. Nothing new here. So we get op, we get size, and here we can just get rid of that, I think. Okay. Let's see if we did this correctly. Actually, I could add fee nodes as like hints for instead of these moves. Actually, that could be interesting. I could explore that. Huh. It's like fee is just like a hint type, I guess. So I could probably use that instead of some of these moves. I don't know. I'll worry about that later. Segfault. That's not supposed to happen. Where could I possibly be segfaulting? Special op visit. The hail? This is in the toString. Huh? These look correct at a glance. Op is op, size is size. Huh. So maybe it's in the lowering? Alright, we could comment out individual things. It's not here. It's definitely not node. Oh, we could comment out in the tiling. We can comment that. Or is there something I'm moving by accident? Comment this out. We can rebuild this, see if this is breaking. Huzzah, okay. Maybe that's null then? Right, definitely exists. Or at least, I'd be very upset if it didn't exist. Some bin op is probably the thing that's wrong. So from MIR, so this is an operator, I think, right? Or, no, it's an instruction because I made a bad life choice. So idiv exists, sdiv exists. This again, let's... So what in this is breaking at least? So we have a division type. So this exists. So then... what's happening? Yes, debugger time, maybe? Yeah, I guess it's debugger time. To hell with it. Or let's find the visitor. None of these. It's an LIR special op. Oh, this is not helpful. Oh, 0. There we go. Da da da. So that's not wrong. Breaks there? Source is a null pointer. Why is that a null? Why is that what's breaking it, I guess? Right? I have the getter. Oh. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Very substantial sense. Whoops. Okay. Okay, let's add this back. Let's rebuild once more, and then we should be good to go, I think, at that point. Let's just scroll by hand. I don't care enough. Okay. So move to EAX, CLTD, we do the idivl, and then we move the result to 8. Okay, that does what we want it to. That's cool. Perfect. Okay. What did I change there? Special op. Yeah, that makes sense. special op. Actually, let's make test. Huzzah. Get add dot. I mean, like, it's convenient. Like, I don't want to filter anything, and I trust my git ignore. Properly tile division. Okay. Uh-oh. What did I push already? Oh, I know what I pushed. Let's just be a little bit aggressive here. we're not gonna worry about that. We're not gonna worry about that at all. Don't. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Let's at least make the pull request. Okay. Okay, let's do the markdown formatting for this real quick. So what do we do? Division. What else do we need to do? Tests. We need complex tiles. Doing PRs to yourself? Yes, because I block commits to main because it's good practice at least. I figure it doesn't hurt in any capacity. Yeah, we're good to see there's no force push anywhere here, you know? Nothing to see. Actually want rep. Okay. So now when we run on all of the tests. We don't get the unknowns at all, which is nice. Yeah, I think that's a pretty reasonable place to chill today. I think next time I will add test automation. I'm foreseeing tomorrow to be a little bit busy as I guess pre-class studying ramps up again, so I might chill a little bit and have a shorter stream. So we'll see what happens, but yeah. With that, I think I will. You block commits to main on a project you work on alone. I mean, yeah, like it's. I have my reasons for that. Don't worry about it. It's also kind of just to incentivize me to use branches more because I've found myself very uncomfortable just like working off of a branch for some reason. So it's at least, I think it's helping me in that regard as well. But yeah, I'm gonna call the stream here today. Thank you all so much for showing up today. If you haven't already, make sure you like the stream and sub to the channel, or dislike it if you didn't like it. Fair enough. Yeah, it helps out a lot with the algorithm and gets my content out to more of you. Also in the description is the link to my Discord. Make sure to hop in if you haven't already. Everyone's really chill, and you can also get pinged when I go live. We're also doing Advent of Code. This December we have a private leaderboard. The link is in there. You should absolutely join if you're even remotely interested in doing Advent of Code. Also, the description has my GitHub and my LinkedIn. Feel free to add me on both of those to stay up to date with what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat now. I haven't eaten dinner. Take care, y'all. Take it easy, and have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are.